All right, welcome to this week's episode of ServidiOH's. I'm Sam, this is Austin. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, and let's dive in. 28 years later, or what, 28 inches later.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, anyways,
All right.
Austin, what's your take on the film?
The original 28 Days Later was one of those films that I never got to watch as a kid for some reason. I always got to see the DVD cover, but never got to see the movie, and was always told that it was really good. So when I found out that this film was coming out, I checked out the first one, and I thought cinematically it was a masterpiece.
Because I didn't see the first film, like, how'd they 28 days it up?
So it's a virus that gets spread because these activists decide that they're going to go free these apes from a lab. So,
Probably liberals.
and while they're in the lab, libbing it up. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm more of the political one. He's pretty middle ground. I'm more of the one that like be hating on them libs.
But there's a scientist in there that basically tells them, hey, look, do not free these monkeys. You don't want to. They're infected. It's not okay. They don't listen. They open the cage, immediately get attacked, and the virus just spreads to the point where it's not actually around the entire world. It's only the United Kingdom. So the United Kingdom is pretty much cut off from the rest of the world while this virus just takes over. And this movie is 28 years after that. So now they're completely cut off from society. There's a small colony that cultivated on this island that you can walk across this land bridge that shows up during low tide.
Yeah.
But when the tide rises, they're safe.
Wait, are you giving spoilers?
No, it's in the trailer. It's in the
okay.
trailer.
All right,
I'm not
all right.
giving any spoilers. Do you want it to be a spoiler-free review?
I don't know.
Should
Do you want it to be a spoiler? Comment down below, even though this is pre-taped.
I like Aaron Taylor Johnson. I thought he was a great Craven. Writing kills every movie, and so do executive decisions. I thought the movie could have been way better, but it was what it was. I still loved him as Craven the Hunter. But anyways, I thought his character in this film was good. I mean, he made some mistakes, as you'll see. But they seem to center around his son. It's all about how he's going to go onto the island as like a rite of passage. Once you get to a certain age, you go out on your first hunt, basically.
So what are they hunting? Zombies?
They try to basically go out and try to gather what resources they can, and the whole point is to try to get a zombie kill along the way. So that's the rite of passage, is to at least get like one zombie along the way. But anyways, as far as the movie goes, I thought it was very beautiful. The shots that they used, the messages that they tried to send. And I know a lot of people have a problem with the ending, but I'm just going to say this. Just give it a chance. I think, there's always more to something, and it's one of those things that I think it was supposed to make us hate those people. So just give it a chance. The movie was 2 thumbs up for me, man. I thought it was great. I thought they did a good job.
I wasn't sure where you were going with it. I was like thinking I was getting one of these like Emperor. We're not sure if it's going to be down or
yeah,
up.
no. I thought it was great. Even though it's not really focused on zombies 24/7 in the film, it does a good job of trying to set you up into the world that's happened 28 years after this whole thing. Because like I said, they're cut off from everything. There's patrols, military patrols that go around the island of the United Kingdom to keep people there. They won't let you leave.
Yeah, it's like North Korea.
Oh.
Yeah, they don't let their people leave. Kim Jong-im, he's all fat and everybody's all skinny and hungry. Bob Joyce is Elvis Presley. Explain, Austin.
Okay, so there's been this conspiracy theory popping up in a lot of my timelines on all my social media that Elvis is apparently still alive as a pastor in Arkansas by the name of Bob Joyce.
Watch this clip.
He has the same facial structure, dental records, and the same type of scar on his face.
The dental is like oh, you're talking about that middle tooth, right?
Yeah.
That's weird. That's weird. Hold on, roll that clip.
the guitar. He has the same exact custom guitar as Elvis. And when you hear him singing, it kind of sounds similar.
He does, and like when I seen him in so anyways, this guy's like, you know, he runs a church and all this stuff, and he was telling everybody in church, he's like, now I'm Bob Joyce, I'm nobody else. You know, I'm like, wait, no, man, what? He still sounds like Elvis. Like even he sounds like an old man Elvis. They look alike. I mean, I don't know their height, but they look like they're around the same height. Same like facial shit. I mean, obviously, you know, he got older, so his face is different, of course. And you know, he was rich back in the day. He probably had some 80s, 70s type of plastic surgery or whatever. And why was it? It was because the mafia, right?
Apparently, that's the thing, is that the mafia, he was involved in some stuff because they did own Hollywood back then, and there was some stuff. And towards the end of his life, he actually made some poor business decisions and things like that. Like there's this infamous Elvis's jet story. This guy got it at auction, and it was a jet that was originally owned by like the Morton Salt Company or something, but that jet was tied up into some bad business dealings that Elvis was through. So he tried to take it to Graceland, and they kicked him off the property. And according to him, when he was there and he took it on Graceland, there was an old man that kept pulling up and telling him, hey, what did I tell you about that jet? I know what that jet is from. Get that out of here. And I'm wondering if was that old man Bob Joyce?
That was probably Bob Joyce.
And then so here's the thing that debunks this whole conspiracy for me.
Oh, should I do this? Because I want to believe it. But go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead. I want to hear it.
So according to this video that I saw, I can't source it, so I apologize. Maybe it'll pop up in your algorithm now that you've watched this video and we're talking about it. According to this video that I saw, somebody was in Graceland for somebody's funeral. Somebody within Elvis's family circle. They were buried at Graceland, and apparently they saw somebody that looked like Bob Joyce. Bob Joyce was there paying respect, and then they ended up sneaking into some part of Graceland, and they found a prosthetic mask that looked exactly like Bob Joyce's, which is implying that he's wearing a fake mask, which honestly, people, if that's the case, it's pretty obvious. Like, I hate those stupid videos on the internet, which I guess they're not stupid because they get a lot of views.
Yeah, we're talking about it.
I'm not really a fan of them, but it's those videos where people will buy like the silicone like old people masks. They'll go in public acting like old people, and it's like
I'll bench this, and they bench it well.
It looks so fake. You know what I mean? At least like the face, which I mean, I guess if you're not really paying attention, you could fall for it. But at least like to me, watching, I guess it's because like they tell you that they're going in disguise that I immediately see it. Would that trick me in public? I don't think so.
Is that rubber mask supposed to be Bob Joyce taking it off?
Like leaving Elvis is underneath or something. Yeah, like, that's what debunked the whole thing.
And if he did that, well, why would he just leave it there?
Yeah.
You know, why don't you take the mask off when you get home?
Yeah.
Did you ever see that movie Escape from New York? It's old. It's with Kurt Russell. He did Escape from L.A.
I know of Escape from New York and L.A., but I have never watched them.
Anybody that didn't even see it, go back and see the movies. I mean, you'll probably be all cringed out watching it because it's like old as hell and they do all this impossible shit. And then his name's Snake Blitzen, and his whole dialogue, he doesn't talk normal. He talks like this. He's like, I'm Snake Blitzen, like the whole time. Like he'll probably call up his like kid like happy birthday, you know, like the way he talks, you know. But anyways, my subject here is Escape from LA, Escape from New York. New York, I think, is going to actually happen in real life because New York is going down the hole. Los Angeles is trash now too. I'm not saying the people. I mean, there's a lot of shitty people in both areas, of course.
Anywhere you go, really.
Yeah.
Shit. A lot of shitty people everywhere.
Yeah, and it's just all politics with you people, all identity with you people, and you're destroying yourselves. So, and then all the good people that live there are leaving. So you're literally going to be left with all the trash people, which is literally going to be like the movie Escape from LA, Escape from New York. The end. So let's get to the jabroni of the week. The jabroni of the week for this week is Elvis, if he actually is alive, because he could have been doing songs the whole time with Tupac, because he's probably alive.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Right?
Where the hell are you, Tupac?
Yeah.
Leave Cuba. It's okay now.
But yeah, dude, like that whole like hope he's alive thing. I mean, like, I don't know, like that would be cool if Elvis was Bob Joyce. You know, that to me would actually be cool if Tupac was alive.
It would be one of those crazy conspiracy theories that it's cool that he's alive, because I think at this point Graceland has built itself up as such a conglomerate that they could probably pay off whatever debts he was in. You know what I mean? To where now he's safe because everything's paid up.
Well, they'd send his ass to jail technically, right? Because you're not allowed to fake your own death. I think that's against the law. Tell me in the comment section, is that against the law? I think it's against the law. You can't just fake your own death. You know, like what if that was the case? I'm like, ooh, I'm in debt.
I mean, I think I don't know, because that would because if you go into the witness protection program, they kind of have to give you a new identity, so you have to die.
But it's the law that's doing it. Oh,
Exactly.
you're saying.
Because he didn't just
Elvis
disappear. Elvis went into like witness protection.
Oh, like
stuff.
Epstein.
That's in the, oh no. Catch us next time. We'll be here. We've got plenty of theories, plenty of reviews, predictions, and tons of other political things going on. I'm sure you guys will love it. Make sure to catch us in the next episode. Hit the bell, subscribe, like the video. Make sure to stop at the Servidio store at ServidiOH's.com to get some merchandise so you can look fly. And remember, you didn't see this. Now get your ass out of here.
Fuck, I fucked it up.
You wanna buy the merch? Get it now, get it all. Get a hoodie, look goody in the mall. Now you roll up on the mob, looking good like you bought all the stock in the shock when you show 'em what you got. Hey, man.